currently reside in Bournemouth, and I'm currently at the Vigil demonstrations in London, and I am here representing and on behalf of ROW Zimbabwe as well. I'm a member of ROW from the Bournemouth branch. We stand for human rights that are currently abused by the current regime in Zimbabwe, and we are here to uphold the restoration of human rights. Currently, the government has abused so many human rights. The right of expression has been abolished in Zimbabwe, as we all know, and we are upholding that there should be a restoration at least for freedom, especially of choice of government. The government was doing all sorts, anything that they so liked. The sanctions have kind of brought about change, and there was hope that things were going to get better even more and more. But without the sanctions, we are just not going to get any better, and people's rights will continue to be abused in Zimbabwe. So sanctions should remain in place.
Here at the Vigil campaigning against human rights abuses in Zimbabwe. We feel that although there is a coalition government or unity government as they call it, there is still massive racism, human rights abuses. Farmers are being evicted, they are being killed, they are being tortured, they are being mistreated, and there is also there is no free and fair elections. The MDC have got no power. At the moment, people are being arrested. MDC activists are still being arrested, and there is no one to account for or to report to. The police, they still belong to the ZANU-PF regime. It seems that there is no record or reconciliation or understanding, or the unity is just the name that has been given, but otherwise there is absolutely no difference. The only thing that has changed maybe is the economic situation. The people can afford to buy food, the food is there, is available in the supermarkets, but in terms of politics and the livelihood and the future of Zimbabwe, there is no future because there is no basis on what they are building on.
If I made you president of Zimbabwe tomorrow, what's the first thing you would change?
Activities to be released in jails
and so that they may be free, and him to retire because he is now old, to give the power to new blood.
Miss Lunga Natoya. I'm the Vice Treasurer of North London branch for RAW. As a group, we are geared. Our thrust is we want people to be freed in Zimbabwe, to have freedom of speech, to say what they think, how they feel about the government. They must have a say in the government, in a sense that what they say is respected and honored. And now, coming to the situation of the GPA, it's not legit. It lacks the mandate. It was done by two men behind closed doors. That's not what the people of Zimbabwe want at the moment. We want free and fair elections.
I'm sorry. Established some militia bases in Midland, sorry, in Manigale, in the Makoni and Nyanga area. And what he said was, by the end of 2010, all white farmers should have left that area. That's racism, man.